Hey guys, it's Mikey Muscles here again. Today, I think the best thing for us to do is to talk about where you should start. Now, many of you may have varying degrees of fitness or expertise in certain sports. A lot of you might have played football, that's English football, with a round one, not the pigskin, at school. Played rugby, both rugby league, rugby union, basketball, American football. You might be like me, ex-track athlete. You know, everybody's going to have something. You can even include gymnastics in that. You know, everybody's going to have their own level and degree of what they did or what they've been good at. Or you might be one of these people that, you know what, you were never good at sports when you were younger. And it's only when you've got older that you kind of got into it. So I think the most important thing for anybody who wants to work out and wants to achieve and attain their goals is to have a really strong core. You can watch all these videos and you can watch experts saying to you, yeah, just get in and lift weights. No. I've found personally, and this is my personal view, is that whether I've been doing it for years or whether I've just started again, is to get a strong core. You know, and when I talk about a strong core, I'm talking about your hips, so we're talking your glutes, your quads, your abs, upper and lower, your obliques. So, you know, your core, because that's where you do a lot of your power work and your lifting and your bending. Now, not only is it about working that and making it strong, flexibility. Now, my background is that before I became a successful competitive track athlete, I was a successful amateur gymnast. And I have always held on to the belief that flexibility is the key. And I'm turning 40 this year, and believe you me, I'm more flexible than a lot of 21, 22-year-old guys out there. And really, at their age, there's no excuse. No excuse. You know, you should easily be able to touch your toes, get your head on your legs, those sorts of things. Flexibility is the key. I've done a lot of things. I've coached football teams, you know, and I've basically instilled in them that if you are flexible, it's injury prevention. So stay flexible, but build your core at the same time. And it's wholly possible, you know, and dynamic gymnastic exercises are great for core strength because a lot of it is body weight and it's repetition and getting it stronger. So I would recommend that before you get in that gym and start smashing weights is to give yourself 4, maybe 5 weeks of what we call conditioning. That will be some cardio, basic stretching exercises, things like as well sit-ups, planks, you know, hamstring stretches and press-ups, just general fitness and mobility exercises. I would strongly recommend that. Now, you don't have to follow what I'm telling you. You know, you can go, who is this guy? What the fuck is he talking about? You know, what are his qualifications? And fair enough. It's my opinion. But having been a competitive British athlete, I know what works for my body. Okay? So, I do what works for me. It might not work for you. That's all I'm saying. At the moment, I am not in shape at all. And I have to say that I am really disgusted with myself. And there are no excuses really. I mean, I've been ill, but I could still have done something. I didn't. So, you know, it's full steam ahead. So really, all I wanted to impress upon you in this video was, if you're starting out like me again, I've not worked out for almost 4 weeks, is the next week or two, I'm going to be getting my core exercises and strength back up before I start attempting to lift heavy weights. So we're going to go from there and see how we go. And along the way, I'm going to talk you through maybe some of the exercises I've done. What I would recommend right from the beginning is get yourself a training diary. You don't have to do this religiously, but it helps. You know, you've got your writings down, you've got your meal plans, you've got sort of dates. That was December 2011, some of the exercises I was doing, you know, because when something works and you're trying to remember what worked for you, this is the key. So it's a good idea right from the off, and even flexibility exercises, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, one of these. I also recommend getting some sort of a basic guide. I'm not saying follow this, what I'm saying is a basic guide. It will give you a little bit of knowledge about some of the exercises and other things like that. It'll also give you, most of these books will give you details about the anatomy. Now you kind of need to know what part of your body's hurting or what isn't working. You know, these are the things that you should have basic knowledge of. You need to know your body, essentially. So you need to get familiar with it, and this is what's going to happen during your basic core phase of working out. So, you know, most important thing though with it is as well, have fun, because if it isn't fun, you're not going to keep doing it. So yeah, stay safe, be knowledgeable, and I'll catch you in the next video.